So the area above the fold is all about fast first impressions, ensuring the purpose of the page and the benefit to the visitor is crystal clear, keeping bounce rates to a minimum. By that I mean you need a reason for them to stay, and driving the next desired action, which in your case would be, you want them to give them your email address. So in the perfectly optimized area above the fold for a landing a squeeze page, you should as a minimum ideally communicate who you are, what you do, who you do it for, that's who your customer is, and how it benefits them. Language should be clear, simple, succinct, with an easily scannable layout and design that is logical, uncluttered and free from distractions. I've not examined it in any great detail, so I'm basically going to try and approach it, as I would with, fresh eyes as best as I can. So here we go first. So who are you and where am I? You don't answer this question. I don't know who you are. So that means, if I don't know who you are, how can I trust you? Why should I trust you? Well, you want my email address. So, that's just as a very basic starting point. So, you're missing any sort of branding or anything like that. So you don't have a name check on your company, I don't think. What problem or pain can you help me with? I'm in the dark here because I haven't seen your ad, and I'm not in the mind. I don't know your target customer, so I don't know what's in their head. I don't know what their problem or pain is. Now, you could ask, why does the visitor? Well, the visitor already knows what they're paying. They know they're looking for something, but what's missing is a recognition of that. It's like, I understand what it is that you're looking for. You have a problem with this. Okay, so you're alluding to it a little here, I think. So yeah. Okay, so actually backtracking, that's fair enough. You have checked a problem or a pain there. How exactly? Yeah, you see, this is what's really missing here. What you are not making clear here in any way whatsoever is what you do and how you do it. Now, what benefits can you provide to me? Now, this is very important. It's probably the most important part, really. If you can put this into your headline, then it's even better. But generally, if you can get at least 3 benefits in there, which here would be a really good place to put these bullet points. And by doing this, it forces you to get into the mind of the visitor and think about it from their perspective. And it forces you to get a little bit more specific, because if a person's coming to these sites, then they have specific problems, and they want to know basically what you can do to help them sort those problems out. What are the benefits of your service or your product? So we'll give that a big X. So let's have a look. Why should I subscribe? Because there aren't any specifics on how you can help me, really. I don't really understand what it is that you do, so yeah, why should I bother? It's not clear in any way whatsoever. So yeah, no, there's really no reason. What should I do? Where should I go next? So there's only one thing that you want anyone to do here, and that's subscribe. There's no clear direction here. Yeah, you're asking, this is very small here. You want them to click on this, but you're not, there's no motivation there. It's not a clear direction. And as for the button, well, there's no subscribe, there's no wording or call to action or anything on there. To be honest, I think the only place anyone is going to go after reading that is the back button. It's just not doing its job in persuading me to take action. It doesn't show that you've understood, what my needs are. You've really got to start thinking in terms of, the visitor and what is in their head. And once you can do that, then you can speak more directly to them. Just one other thing on the first impressions is your design. This could be a lot better. This background particularly, that looks very, very old-fashioned. This is good. This is fine. But if that was just on a plain background, and that was, the colour might work, but it's a dark colour. If that was just on a white background, that would work so much better. Just get rid of that background. The design doesn't have to be impressive, but it just looks amateurish. But that just doesn't look like a button. It just doesn't look like a button, and there's no call to action on it. All this stuff here, it's fine, it's not a problem, but I might be inclined to put this, below the fold. Because there's other links here. They may not be that important. They're probably not. But when you've got other links here, then you're inviting the possibility that someone might click on one of those links as opposed to clicking on this one. And this is the one, that's most important.